Welcome to the board of the Bantu. This board right here is run by the Xhosa and their bitches. I'm still saying the bad words. Yes, it's run by the Xhosa and their women. Okay? This is their board. This is the Bantu board. The board of spirituality. The board of religion. The board of justice. 340 something million of us. The biggest landowners in the whole of Africa. Okay? The owners of the most beautiful women and the most handsome men. The strongest, the bravest. You know, you got all that. We got wealth. We got wealth coming out of our ears. Because we are Bantu. 240 something million of us. And then we have all our progenies. Including you. Okay. Oh yes, the Bantu are the most diverse tribe. We have white Bantus, we have Asian Bantus. I mean, we have Bantus of all shades and of all colors because, you know, we are the top dogs, okay? We assimilate. We don't get assimilated. We assimilate. And so today I dedicate this board to the Republic of Zimbabwe, land of my birth, with particular mention to the city of Mutare where I was born, and I got a centennial card years ago when it turned 100 years. I want to dedicate this reading to the land of my belly button because I totally believe my belly button, the land where my belly button was buried because I was born there. I dedicate this reading to the land where I first opened my eyes and looked up into the sky and I saw the stars. I dedicate this reading to the children of air. For Zimbabweans are children of air. I dedicate this to you, mine own. I know the sun will rise. I know it will. Okay, having said that, this is a reading, a very short one at that, too, on the war, the Ukrainian and Russian war that has everybody so excited, except my ancestors and I. We're totally not excited with this. But the big question here on the board will be, is the Ukrainian-Russian war going to lead to World War III? Because believe it or not, people are eager for World War III. People are excited for World War III. People want to die in World War III. Everybody was on TikTok and because I'm on TikTok all the time, and everybody was on Instagram, and everybody who is asking about this war has got bloodlust. They want to fight. They want to go to war. They want to kill. And they want to kill. They feel it is time for some blood to be shed. They feel it is time, and darkness is like waiting with empty bowls right now, waiting to fill those bowls with blood. And every greedy eye that is about death is looking at the Ukraine and at Russia as if there are no wars in Africa every day. Okay, they're all looking at Ukraine and Russia, and they are all wanting it to turn into World War III. And they are looking at Joe Biden. They are waiting for him to turn this into a major catastrophe. So anyway, we will begin by saying, yes, the Bantu. The Bantu will begin by saying, okay, wars are not created by situations and places. They are created by people. Okay? And the ones who decide when World War III is coming are the leaders. Therefore, we shall take a close look at the leaders after we do a quick reading on this to see if any of them are about to unleash World War III on our unsuspecting selves. Okay. Alrighty. Look. 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 We're going to be really quick. No matter how exciting this is, we're going to be really quick. I'm in fact going to time it so that if I have any more of the reading to do, I will put it on Patreon because, you know, I got things to do. I got things to do, people. I got things to do. Like, you know, I do. So I'm going to be really quick. I'm going to literally time this. Okay, if there's anything more that needs to be discovered, I will make another video and put it on Patreon. Okay, all you all hungry, all lusty people, please give me your $9 this month and go and watch the rest of them on Patreon if there is something to be said that's not going to happen in these next 15 minutes. Yes, I do need the money. I am broke as a joke. Okay, I was hacked to death and the bank will not give me my money. Royal Bank of Canada is not giving me back my money. Royal Bank of Canada is trying to sweep it under the rug and I am going to have to sue Royal Bank of Canada after I get enough money and I actually get a lawyer who gives a damn because they don't care. Canada has no laws that protect its citizens. So, do not be afraid or shy to watch the rest of this video on Patreon. Just consider it my fund in fighting the system that has stolen my money. Okay, because I'm going to have to go to war with them. Alright. Okay. We are going to call the Ukraine and Russia. Okay. We're going to check out what's going on there. Ukraine, the energy of the country that is the Ukraine, present yourself to the Bantu. You Asians, make your way to the plate, Asians. Make your way. Ukraine. I don't know the flag of the Ukraine because a flag just popped up and I don't know it. So let me check it out. Flag of the Ukraine. Oh my God. Flag, these countries that came after I was born and already old. Okay, flag of the Ukraine, show yourself. Okay, thank you. Because a flag just went woo, woo, woo. Okay, and there it is. Flag of the Ukraine. Alrighty, blue and yellow. As I was shaking, a shell fell to the ground. So the Ukraine is suffering some losses. People are dying. A greater number of people than what they are saying. I better check out the flag of Russia before I call it. Flag of Russia. Okay, before I call it. Russia? Is that it? Russia? Is that what they call it? Russia? Rus? Whatever, because I'm being corrected. Okay, red, white, and blue. So Ukraine is what? Yellow and green, of course. Red, white, and blue. But the flag that walked in as the Ukraine, it wasn't yellow and whatever because I've already forgotten it. So its flag is going to change. Its flag is going to change. Okay. And Russia is red, white, and blue. The irony of it all. So let's call the energy of Russia. Russia, hey you Asians, coming to the place. We Africans are calling you. We Bantus are calling you. Russia. Russia. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, the flag that came as the Ukraine was white. The flag that came as Russia was green. Okay, just white, just blank white board for the Ukraine. Now blank green board for Russia. So in they go. So whether they like it or not, they shall be united again. They shall become one country. Because when the flags came together, they united. So whether they like it or not, they are heading in that direction. The countries are saying we are brothers, we are siblings. We cannot be separated. No matter what others think, we cannot be separated. Okay. So the earth, that is the Ukraine, and the earth, that is Russia, are saying they are brothers. They cannot be separated. No matter what the world thinks, they cannot be separated. Okay, they are feeling that this war is not between them, it is between them and the world. There is some kind of raw material that's underneath the Ukraine, some kind of raw material that's underneath the Ukraine that has always benefited Russia. But then the Ukraine is being run by a tribe, for lack of a better word, a tribe that is anti-Russia, and they have taken to not sharing whatever that thing is, whatever that element is, whatever that mineral is with Russia, and they're selling it to the world. And that's where America's interests lie. America's interests lie with what is underneath the Ukraine, because when the leaders of the Ukraine, when they sent off the Russians with, we're not selling the shit to you no more. Oh, bad word, whatever. We're not selling it to you no more. We're selling it to the Americans and the British, right? The Russians took it very badly, very badly, because they need it. They've always had it. It's like in all their technology when they were the USSR. So they took it very badly. And so when the other leaders are, gesticulating and doing whatever, they're actually thinking about that element, that mineral that's underneath the Ukraine, not really about the Ukraine itself. So Russia is saying we are claiming what is ours. We are suffering and the world is having a good time. Whatever it is that the Ukraine has, it provides electricity. Okay, so tell us about the war. Russia and Ukraine. Hey, you two brothers. Tell us about the war. Why are you fighting? Show us. Okay, Ukraine is going to be, this is like a relationship reading. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is like a relationship reading, and we're gonna find, this is the Ukraine. The Ukraine is not as weak as it is making the world believe. Like I said, there is this huge element that's underneath the Ukraine, a huge mineral, a huge something that's underneath the Ukraine that Russia was always using. There are like negotiations on the table. But anyway, this is the Ukraine, and the Ukraine is being bolstered by two superpowers. Not just one, two superpowers, because those two superpowers have been benefiting, and it is the United States and China. The Ukraine is closer to China than it is, of course they're both Asian countries, than it is to the United States. So China is literally in the upfront there of fighting this war, and that's where the Ukraine is getting its confidence. It is really being bolstered by China, and America is helping in the background. And right here is Russia. Okay, Russia is to the right. Russia is the establishment. Russia has the power and the money and the vocal. Russia is controlling the narrative. Yeah. Russia is controlling the narrative. Russia is saying what it is saying. But from what we are seeing, Russia shall be removed from the Ukraine, but not before China, the Ukraine itself, and the United States pay Russia. Boom, 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 boom. Those who are thinking World War III is coming, Russia shall be paid handsomely to walk away from the Ukraine. But it's actually not a good thing for Russia to walk out of the Ukraine, and this is something Ukrainians are going to regret in the future for many, many, many years to come. They shall find themselves imprisoned in the future, dropped to the ground by the very people who were supporting them, the United States and China and Russia. Because guess what, people? Russia also holds up the Ukrainian economy. And when Russia withdraws, Russia is going to withdraw with its goodies, but these are goodies that it shared with the Ukraine. Okay, so what the board of the Bantu is saying, there's no way up. For the Ukrainians. They are done. Okay. The advice of the board is that they should have joined forces with Russia. They should have joined forces with their brethren. There's no way up. None. It's a done deal. They will continue to go down. There has been a great loss of life to the Ukrainians. So whatever the numbers that they are saying, they are not true. Almost like 30,000 men in particular have died. Almost like 30,000 men altogether have died in this. But they will continue to keep the numbers down for morale, right? For morale. They will continue to do that. So the energy on this board says the Ukraine is foolish. Extremely foolish, okay? They totally believe they can break free of Russia and not feel like a vassal state and go their own merry way. They totally feel that with the support they are getting right now, and it's all happiness, happiness. I don't know what they're expecting to get. The point is, they ain't getting shit. Bad word. Okay, no, they're not getting anything. Okay, so is this war gonna turn into World War III? Is this war gonna turn into World War III? Is this war gonna turn into World War III? There shall be a stalemate, a ceasefire, which is already in effect. It has already been negotiated in the past, because I'm sitting here, so this must have been negotiated 3 or 4 days ago, or, just before the war started, whatever. But negotiations are in progress, and the negotiations will fail at first, so they're going to fall at first, right? They're going to fall. As you can see, there is no joy here. They are not having a good time. However, the question was, will there be World War III? I should have actually asked because of this war. Because yes, World War III is coming. Okay. And that's what we're being told here. But we're a long way from World War III coming. Yes, World War III is coming. And it's coming from a bigger platform and a bigger person. I didn't ask the question right, so I'm going to have to do it again. Yeah. Because World War III is coming. It has been slaughtered by God. It is totally waiting. Okay. So this is what I'll ask, and then I will say bye-bye. Okay. Will the Ukrainian-Russian war lead to World War III? Will the Ukrainian-Russian war lead to World War III? Will the Ukrainian-Russian war lead to World War III? Will they lead to World War III? No, but we kind of knew that. No. There will be total destruction, as you can see, of the Ukraine more than once. okay, of the Ukraine more than once. There will be total destruction, and nobody going to get what they want out of this war. Russia is not going to get what it wants out of this war, and Russia is just going to go out. And the Ukraine is going to be left with a lot of debt and grace. Okay, so I am going to do a reading on Putin, because we have like a food here in Canada that's poutine, right? So I'm going to do a reading on Putin, and I'm going to see Putin, okay. And I'm going to see whether he is World War minded or not, okay? And I'm going to put that on Patreon. Is he World War minded or not? You know, there goes my alarm. We want to know that business. And I am also going to see if there's anything else that's interesting. I will put it on Patreon. You can go on over there now. So thank you so much for watching this, and may you not pray for war, because once you get it, you will not like it. Because in World War III, a hell of a lot of people are gonna die. We are talking about millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people. So you do not want to hope for World War III because your life is boring and COVID has slowed things down. You don't want that. Okay? Stay in the light. Stay in the light. So, world, be kind to yourself. Be gracious to yourself. Okay? This week, I have been praying like crazy. The Bantu way, the Bantu religion, where we consecrate at 3 in the morning and we talk to our God while we face the east. And I have been doing that every day. I do it because I crave the feeling that I get after I have done it. The happiness, the blissful peace, the togetherness. That's why I do what I do. And if you are Bantu, I would like to urge you to do it. It's so good for your soul. Alrighty. Next week,